I have the king of NIL here, which is such a dope name. I want to start there. Rayquan Smith, by the way, but I want to start there. How did you get that name? Where did it come from? Take me back to that moment.
The moment of that, I get that question a lot. The moment I got that name, I was scrolling on Twitter and I was going to some quote tweets, just catching some quote tweets. I think one of my posts went viral, and I was going to my quote tweets, and I seen somebody said, "This dude is like the king of NIL," and I can't never find that post. It was so long ago, like in 2021. So like I was like, okay, I sent to my agent. I sent to him like, look, we need to take advantage of this name. And I think probably a post later, 2 days, I had posted something saying I was the king of NIL, and that blew up. And then people started using that name. Then it went on and on. I was like, well, if you're gonna say my name, you gotta add the king out NIL with it. So now I know it comes together. So now if you Google it, anything, it's gonna come into my name. It's mine.
Yeah, I love that. Okay, so how did you become the king of NIL?
Oh, how I become the king with my all the deals I got, I got over like at the time I had like 66.
Wow.
So that was probably a lot of deals at the time. I'm up to like 80 some now, but yeah, at the time I see 6 deals, and that was just me just being myself, being consistent, and just not just not worrying about other people saying, being myself. That's really the key thing. Not letting other people get to me, knowing that I go to a HBCU and not gonna get that much money as other powerful athletes gonna get, but I got what I could give at the time. So it's taking advantage of every opportunity I could get.
Wow. Okay, take me back to deal number one. What
Then
was the deal? How did you get it?
so when NIL first started, so it started July 1st. The day before that, people started posting stuff on Instagram talking about how NIL about to start, names, likeness, and I didn't know nothing about it. I went to Norfolk State at the time. They thought it was only for powerful athletes.
Mm,
So they didn't tell us. So I did my own research, and once I figured out what it was and how it could beneficial me and everything, I wrote like a format out, and since like 100 companies went to sleep, woke back up, only 3 responded. 2 was basically saying no, and one was just by Smart Cups, and Smart Cups like basically my first NIL deal. I took a picture with them. They sent me product. Took a picture, posted it. Boom, first NIL deal done. Then I seen other athletes, powerful athletes, posting their deals, and they was getting like one deal for almost like half a million, quarter of a million. I'm like, okay, I'm not getting that. I mean, I go to the HBCU, they don't know who I am. They know who they is though. They would be draft first round picks. So I was like, well, let me figure out a different strategy to get the same amount of money in a different way. So that's when I said, well, I'm just gonna I'm gonna stack a lot of NIL deals, try to get the most NIL deals to equal the same amount of money, and it's paying off. So I think I took the right approach to that.
yeah, I think it's important what you said because I know a lot of athletes feel like NIL is just going to come to them. The companies are going to reach out, but you took advantage and you pursued those NIL deals. What made you feel empowered to do so? Like, hey, I go to a HBCU, I'm not Power Five, whatever, but I'm still going to reach out and shoot my shot. Like, how did you feel empowered to do that?
I mean, my motto. I mean, the worst thing he can say is no. Rejection to me is like a not a rejection is a no, but like to me it's like okay, I just gotta work a little harder to get where I need to be at and just put more stuff out there. So all them no's that was in the beginning, most likely are yeses now. So I just took my time and just kept pushing, just kept trusting the process, and it paid off. So I'm very blessed to be in this situation I am now.
Yeah. And you spoke about you sent out a format. So in that email, I'm assuming it had your name, your social media accounts, your followers. What all was in that email you sent?
Actually, my name it was very simple. It said, "My name is Rayquan Smith. I played football at Norfolk University. I think I would be a great partnership/sponsorship for your company." And I left my email and my contact information, and just sent it off.
Boom. Okay, high school athletes listening to this, listen to him. Like it can really be simple, but
Yeah, I keep it very simple. Get right to the point. Because nobody if somebody DM me and they send like a long paragraph, I'm not reading the whole
it's
thing.
too long.
That's
Too
just
long.
me. So
Yeah.
I know they're not gonna do it.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
maybe 2 or 3 sentences, maybe not that 1 or 2. Get
Yeah.
to the point, get to what you want to do and everything. And hopefully they reach back out And then once they reach back out, now you got their attention. Now you can add a little more sparkles, sprinkles, and what you want to add more into it. You need to get their attention first, then add what you want to add.
Yeah. How have you seen HBCU athletes grow in this NIL space?
Uh, More HBCU athletes are taking more advantage of it now. Not back when I was doing it in 2021, and not a lot of athletes was taking advantage. Only people that were really taking advantage was like me, of course Dion's son, because Dion's son is Dion's son. Then you have it's a basketball dude. His dad's a fans basketball dude. I think named Miller or something like that.
Gotcha.
Muncie Miller. I'm not sure, but I know he was doing it. Yeah, that's all for at the time. Like two superstars, the celebrity parents. Then you just got a little old me from the bottom. So oh, and the dude, one of my good mans from he went to John C. Smith, Keywan Dukes. Keywan Dukes is one of the top two. He was one of the athletes too. So me and him from the bottom. Other two, they like celebrity parents. So that
Yep.
it's a little more easy for them to get it because they can get anywhere they want to get because they celebrity parents. But me and the other dude, Keywan, we had to really go out there and get on our own and really push for to get the NIL deals. So that just builds a little character because you got to do more on your own than not getting handed to you.
Yeah, for sure. And now you are helping other athletes through Sponsor Pro. Talk more about your marketplace and what you plan to do with that.
Well, Sponsor Pro always wanted to have a platform to help athletes. I seen a lot of platforms out there, and the platforms it's for all athletes, but all the platforms is like a lot of majority powerful athletes and bigger people. With this platform, I wanted to make it still all athletes, but my main focus was trying to get HBCUs and smaller schools really on board, so they can have more opportunity to partner with different companies and everything. So that was my take on this, and this is why I wanted to launch a platform so I can help other athletes in the HBCU community for sure.
Yeah, can you talk a little bit about how it works? Like how does an athlete sign up and things?
So you just when you click the link when you click the link, it got athlete, they got brand sign up. If you're an athlete, go to the athlete sign up. If you're a brand, go to the brand sign up. Once you do it, you just put your name, school, bio, picture, email, phone number. Yeah, I mean it's very simple. It's not that hard. I think anybody could do it. I mean, I want everybody to sign up. At least get the feeling of it. If you don't like it, I mean, hey, at least you signed up. I know that you at least took your time to sign up and try to do it. But my goal is to try to help everybody as best as I can. That's really the main goal.
Yeah. What are some things that you've learned during your time in college navigating NIL that you would want to give to a high school athlete listening to this?
Um, these days with NIL, you have to be a little different. Everybody plays a sport, but outside of your sport, what do you do differently than the next person, and why do they want to partnership with you instead of them? So that's really the main difference. And most people ask why people want to partner with me rather than somebody that's Power Five, and then that's because the stuff I do is unique. I make good content, I create good content, and I just be myself. And I post. I'm not scared to post. When I first started, I probably had at least 80 posts on my Instagram. I got over like 300 posts now. I don't delete nothing. I
Yeah.
keep everything on there, so people go back. They go back to the first post I did for my NIL to the last post. So I keep everything up there on there. But just be unique. Everybody can do different things. I post different type of content, workout content. I like bowling, gaming content, day in life content, any type of content that makes you different. Just post because you never know which content your followers gonna like.
Yes, that's so true. And it's something that I always talk about. Like, what is your personal brand? What do you like to do? I talk to so many different athletes that have so many hobbies outside of their sport. But when you go to their page, it's not on there. So it's like, how do I know that you even like this stuff? How can I even offer you this deal if I don't even know that you're legit interested in this section? So if you were back in high school, how would you navigate it knowing what you know now? What are some of the things you would be doing maybe in practice or after practice before games? What are some content ideas?
Knowing that the NIL is approved. When back when I was in high school, if I was,
If you
well,
were back in high school now in this current climate where some states, including Virginia, it's a go. Like what would be some
oh,
of the things you're doing?
all the local deals back in my area, I'm gonna reach out to everybody. I go out there and try to get the most deals, get put money in my pocket, But the knowledge I know now, I'm trying to. I would like do something I'm doing now, try to build up like a platform and do something that's gonna last longer than when NI is over. The long term goal of it. So, that's really my end point, the long term. Like what's gonna set me apart and set me good for life when it's over. So, that's all I'm looking for, like later on in life.
Yeah, that's so true. Again, I talk to a lot of athletes. Some have foundations, some put on camps, but you don't necessarily see that content on their page, but they're doing so much in the community. So putting that out there so that it's known. Okay, gotcha. If you could change anything about your NIL over the last few years, would you change anything or do you feel like everything played out how it's supposed to?
I think everything happens for a reason. All of them knows it was for a reason. The yes was for a reason. Like everything happened in the right order at the right time, and everything is going in the right way. So I think everything is going right. Nothing is
Yeah,
going wrong.
nice. Okay, so do you see yourself as a mentor now in NIL? Because from what you're saying, I do. Like, do you mentor other athletes?
Oh, a mentor. I just help people. That's really what I do. If that's what they call mentoring. I mean, then yeah. But
That's what they call
if
it.
if somebody come my DMs or ask me, hey, how you do this? How you do that? I'm willing to help. Like I'm never gonna say no because if it was vice versa, I wouldn't want to say no to me. So I'm always willing to help. Um, the people I did help, they doing good right now. I helped one dude went to Amherst College. Helped them back in February 2022. He's up to like 40 deals. I helped somebody at Norfolk State. He's up to 10 deals. I'm always helping people get something because I always want people to see like I did my part. Now it's my part to help other people to see too. So because I'm ready to be done soon. I
Yeah.
got probably got one more year left. Then I'm done with NIL. It's gonna be what's next for me. So
Mhm.
I'm just trying to get the most out of it.
Yeah. So what's the key when you're helping these people out? Is it the wording they're using to reach out? Is it building up their social media pages? Like what's the key that makes a company say like, "Yes, I want to work with you."
I just tell them like if you want to do it, go out there and do it. Like you gotta really press. You gotta press the company. Like press them. If you want that company, press them. Keep pressing. Like keep emailing them. Keep DMing them. If they're not responding, go on their Instagram comments, check DM. You got to keep pressing that company to show that you really want to work with them because eventually they're gonna see it. If you comment so many times, DM so many times, they're gonna see it eventually. There's no way they're not gonna see it. But if they don't, then they just don't. Move on. But just keep pressing it. Just be consistent, And and for another thing, like if it's a bigger company, they're just not looking at it. I will tell you, go get that product from a store, make it like a video or drink something, make a picture of it, tag them, keep tagging them in the pictures and everything. Eventually they're gonna see it. I tag companies all the time, and they see it once I tag them. And once they tag them and they see it and they see the little thing say "seen," I instantly text them. And then like as soon as they say "seen," I text my format, send it off.
Yeah.
Like I got their attention. Let me hurry send this off before the attention is gone. So
Yes.
I do it quick. Like it's a quick second.
Yeah.
Like as soon as I see the little thing says your story or your message in the DM, copy paste
That's
sent.
the opportunity. Yeah.
Like copy sent. Like I'll go ahead and send it off real quick.
Yeah.
So I'm quick with it. I'm really quick with it. So
Yeah. That's so smart. You got to get in while it's hot. Like the opportunity is there. They're paying attention. They know your content. Like go.
hmm
That's so smart. How often would you recommend posting on social media? I know you
I
say you
post
post a lot
I post every day.
every day.
I'm about to post. I'm about to post. I just post like twice already. I'm gonna post again. Like I just keep posting. Like it is what it is. It's gonna so the views can go up. You don't know who's gonna see the views. I post on the thing. I post on all my social media platforms:
Mhm.
Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat, Twitter,
Yeah,
TikTok. I post on
everywhere.
everything because TikTok I might get 3,000 views. Instagram I might get a million.
Mhm.
TikTok I might get a million. Instagram I might only get like 10K.
Yeah.
You never know. So I'm always posting because you never know what platform I'm gonna blow up on. So
Mhm.
just keep posting. Then YouTube. Oh, I do YouTube Shorts now too. I just got back into YouTube Shorts.
Mhm.
YouTube Shorts. I'm getting followed. I first started like last week. I already had I had 1.3K, but I was
Mhm.
like, you know what? Let me just start posting my old videos back on there and just see if it will re blow up. Now
Yep.
I'm back. Now I'm at 1.5, and that was in a week. So
Oh,
you know, if I'm going now, I'm going back on my TikTok, going back to like 2021,
bring
2020
it back.
video, and I'm saving it, posting it on there. Hey, if it blows up, blows. If it don't, it don't. But I'm
Yeah.
just gonna repost all my videos on there and just hopefully it blows up. You know,
Yeah.
that's I'm just bored. You know, at this point I'm just bored. I'm just
Yeah.
reposting old stuff.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
reposting old stuff. So you know,
That's so
on my
smart.
free time.
Talk about the financial and legal side of it. Like, is it helpful to have, I'm sure it is, but helpful to have those type of people in your corner, thinking from perspective of someone in high school going to college? Like, what type of
Yeah,
continue?
the financial part. You know, that's the biggest key because you know, well, Uncle Sam out there, that tax money a little different. You gotta really. I got an LLC, so with my LLC, you know, business account, business bank. When I get paid, the tax come right out, so I ain't got to worry about later for taxes. That's the most key thing for me because I don't feel like if you don't do it and you time to file taxes, they're gonna hit you with the okay, you got to pay the taxes back and you got to save money to the side and everything. But instead of that, you just get take it out with it, so you ain't got to worry about all that. You know,
Mhm.
that's really the key thing. And, you know, just save money. You know, you ain't got to spend everything. You can spend some, but you ain't got to spend everything. You know, try to invest and save up. You know, later down the run,
Yeah.
you don't know how long it's gonna last. So you
Mhm.
know, you better save up as much as possible.
So getting the LLC was key for you and a
Yeah.
business account.
hmm
Gotcha. What about the legal side? Do you have any attorneys that you work with who's helping you navigate those contracts?
Well, I got an agent, so I mean, his agency does all that stuff with the contracts and all that stuff. So, not my job to focus on that, you know.
Yeah.
But that's what he get paid for. So,
Yeah.
hopefully, hey, if it's wrong, it can be wrong for him too. That means
Yeah.
he not gonna get paid. So,
Right.
hey,
He better get it right too, so it's a win-win, yeah. Okay, so when you first started though, before you had an agent, how did you navigate those things? Like the contracts, did you have anyone helping you?
well, I got an agent 14 days in July, so I got an agent July
Okay.
14th.
Okay,
So
I was you were intentional, like, you had it
agent
lined
can't
up.
quit. Agent can't quit. But beforehand, it was just word to word. Like
Mhm,
company said, "Hey, you do this. I seen the product." That's word to word. It wasn't no contract at the time.
mhm.
I didn't know nothing about no contract. I just knew if okay, they're gonna send me product, get my address, they send it to me, I pick it up, post, boom. That's
Yeah,
all I was doing.
got you.
Then when I got the agent, then he was like, "Nah, we need contracts. This is for the compliance office, for the school to know,
Mhm.
workers you know, so your eligibility you know." I'm like, "Yo, this is too much. I'm glad you doing this because I
Yeah,
couldn't do all this. If
yeah,
I had to do all that plus money, contracts, reading, all this, and playing sports and going to school,
that's a
it'd
lot.
been too much. It'd been too much for me.
Yeah.
I don't think I could have handled all that.
So having an LLC, having an agent or some type of legal professional to help you out.
So yeah, it helped a lot. My time manager was way better. I didn't really have no busy moments and none of that because he took care of that. All he did was send it over. I read it, looks good. He sent it over, make sure it looks good. We good. Like he set the interviews up. He does more of the meetings with different companies talk about me because you know my worth, my value. So
Yeah,
I sometimes I'll sit in the meeting if the people want me to sit, but most time he does all that because you know that's his job to do all that. You know, I don't like to say no to companies. I feel like
yeah.
saying no is just weird, but he can say
Oh,
no.
you'll
That's
say
his
no,
job.
no
See,
problem.
because if you say no to them, they can be mad at him. He can't be mad at me. I
Right,
ain't
it
say
can't be
no.
mad
He
at
said
you.
no. You
Yeah,
know, so yeah,
got
I remember companies used to come to me, ask me, "Hey, I can do this and that, yo, X, Y, Z money for this and that," and I'm like, you know what? You just talk to my agent because I don't want to say the word no or I don't think yeah. See, I don't want to be that person, so that's his job. I
you.
let him handle the no's and yeses.
Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. Talk about payment a little bit because another question that I get is how much should someone be getting paid for a different brand deal? Is that something that the athlete can say what they want? Does the company tell you what they want to pay you? Or I know you have an agent, so it
Yeah.
probably goes to
But I have an agent, but some things I still control
okay.
because sometimes not always about the money though. So always make sure it's about money, but not always about the money. Like it be some deals that I like in general. So even if they don't have the money to pay for me and their budget is tight, I'm still willing to do because I wanted to do the deal because it's just something I want to do. But it all depends on the person at the company. But payment types, like I said, it's gonna come down to your following. Don't come down to
Okay.
that following. At the end of the day, it will come to the following. Like if you got more followers than the company that's willing to, for me, uh, they got to pay some X, Y, Z money because at the time I'm helping you because I got more followers than you.
Mm,
But if the company got more followers than me and they want to do something, I have to be realistic. If they got more followers than me and they want to help me, uh,
yeah.
it's like
Yeah.
you got to pick one, either or. So
Gotcha.
I want the product, more followers. Because if I use their product and they see my product and I got their followers, and they got more followers than me, and they post me, I'm gonna gain more followers.
Right, right, right.
So
So
like
like, who is it benefiting more?
you gotta know what's beneficial more for yourself. Free product with a shot on their page, more followers.
Yeah.
I'll take that. Then I probably won't get no money because they don't follow me. So you gotta pick either or.
Yeah.
Then, but if I got more followers than them, now I'm gonna get money, product, and I'm gonna get a shout out, and I'm
Yeah.
helping. So it's
Yeah.
more. You just gotta know what it is and what it's not. So you
That
just
makes
gotta know which one it is.
Yeah. Okay. A few more questions because this is really helpful. What are some of the tools that you're using to shoot and edit video? Are you just using your phone? Are you using CapCut? Because a lot of times I see highly produced things, but sometimes all you have is your phone. So, like, what are you using?
Phone,
Phone.
phone, iPad, stuff with more storage. I use CapCut. That's all. Nothing else.
Okay.
When I edit pictures, 'cause I'm a photographer too. A lot of
Mhm.
people don't know that, but when I'm a photographer, I use Lightroom. Nothing else, nothing crazy. CapCut, Lightroom. That's all I use. Nothing.
That's
All my videos that I edit on is all CapCut. Nothing like
okay.
all CapCut.
Gotcha. And are you shooting your brand deals yourself sometimes, or do you usually have someone to shoot?
I mean, sometimes. I mean, if it's something I have to do stuff hands on. I can't record by for myself. I might get a roommate. He might follow me around with a camera. You know. But most time, I could do it myself. But I would like somebody to shoot for me.
Hmm. Yeah.
That's not asking for money.
Right. Right.
Like
Right.
my roommate, well, he'll do it because he mess with me. He cool with me. So he wanted to come out there and shoot for me and everything.
Yeah.
So you gotta have people in your circle to know, for me, that want to do stuff for you because they know the long term beneficial out of it. It's gonna come down the long run. When I get bigger and bigger, I
Yeah.
might tell, hey, I got more money now. I might get here,
Yeah.
slide something now. You feel me? But he knows that everything pays for a role. Everybody, gonna help out eventually because you never know what's gonna happen later on
Yeah.
in the road.
So does the company tell you what they want from you? Do they say we need a reel, we need a TikTok post?
Yeah, some companies and the liberals, they will tell you, okay, one feed post, one story post, one reel, or two stories, one reel, two feed posts, no reels. They'll tell the liberals what you got to do and you got to get done. Most companies, they let me do my own freehand creativity. Then the strict companies, like the bigger ones, they want stuff exactly how they want it. Because,
Mm,
if they're going to pay the money and they're going to give you free product, they're going to want it exactly how they want it because
yeah.
this is how it is.
Yeah.
But most of the companies they let me do my own creativity and just let me be me and unique.
Yeah. Okay. What has been some of your most memorable brand deals so far that you either had to work really hard for or maybe never thought you can get and you're like, I got it.
Uh, I got my coach deal. That's probably one of the remember deals. Then my local deal, Richmond license plate. He a black owned license plate. He created like a license plate. It says VJN State on it. It says V State on it. We used it for our turnover and our touchdown chain for the season, and it got viewed everywhere. Black College Live, Under Armour, a lot of places seeing it. So I think that's probably one of the best local deals I ever did because it's got so much publicity of me just wearing a chain. Like I could just wear a chain walking out the tunnel for the game, all cameras go on me because
Yeah.
everybody likes to play. So I think that's probably the most remarkable local deal I did, and the most bigger deal I did was coach. So yeah.
Nice. Okay. Last question from me. Who has been someone that's been instrumental in your success who you have not had the chance to tell? Who is the person and what is your message?
That's a. Uh, I would say everybody that supported me from the beginning. Um, I know it took a lot of people to support me from there because just a lot of stuff was going on, especially with the content. People didn't like my content at first. Definitely didn't like my content at first. They feel
Why?
yeah, people didn't like. They feel like, hey, it's people. But you just have my friends, my circle, just supporting me and just keep my head up and just push me through the adversity and everything. Because a lot of people were just not banging with the content. People didn't like what I was doing, but I had my friends. They helped me through everything else. So everybody that's in my circle that's willing to help me and want to see me grow and be successful. Always tell them, I appreciate everything they done.
Yeah, nice. Okay, now on you. Is there anything else you want to add about Sponsor Pro, about you that I didn't ask?
I mean, with Sponsor Pro, I think we're gonna be the next big marketplace coming out soon. We got a lot of stuff in storage, and I just really can't wait until everything start really clicking for us. We just launched probably a weekend. It's not actually, it haven't been a weekend. It's probably been a couple of days. So we're gonna be good. I know we're gonna be good. I'm really gonna put it out there. I'm trying to get a lot of people signed up as possible, but we're gonna be straight. And for the athletes out there that's listening, if you want to do something, you just do it. Don't let nobody tell you can't do because you could do anything you put your mind to, and just be yourself and just enjoy it. Enjoy while it's here. You never know what happened these days with college and the NCAA. It's here now, it could be gone next day. So take advantage of every opportunity you get because if it's here and it's here for you, take it. That's all I got to say.
Nice. Okay, thank you so much. This was great.
Thank you.